welcome to the classroom. I'm very excited to have you all today. Our aim today is to complete this chapter. We have done the first half in our last class, and today we're going to look at the second half of the chapter, electoral processes, right? Can we quickly revise what did we do in the last class? Who remembers what were we talking about in the last class? Randomly, let's just start typing whatever comes to our mind. Last class में क्या पढ़ा था हमने? Let's see who answers. Jaldi. Any word, one word that comes to your mind when you think of the last class. What were we studying? What were the problems we studied? What were the functions we studied? Of what? What was the main part? How elections happen? What else? What else did we study? Have we all forgotten it? How we talk about election? We talked about election commission. Amazing, Sanya. What in election commission? Democracy. Amazing, Ajit. Can you tell me what did we talk about in election commission? Voters list. Dilip says voters list. Amazing, amazing, Dilip. Voters list was one of the functions of election commission. Okay, so if I ask you a question, yes, Aditya also said one of the other functions, which was creating a timetable. So two functions we figured out: voters list, creating timetable. What were the other functions? How election commission holds elections. Okay, that comes under timetable, Mahima. What else? There were 4 objectives, 4 functions that we studied. I think it was voters VLT --RR. Do you remember? Yes, resolving disputes. Amazing. And what was the other R for? Biodata of the person who's standing for vote. Exactly. So recognizing political parties and recognizing independent candidates as well. So our short form was, what was our short form? To remember the functions? If you have to complete this, let's see. T dash RR. Do you remember this? VLTBCRR. Voters list, timetable, background check, recognition and resolving disputes. You remember this now? Everybody remembers this? Amazing. Rest of you? Great. Ajit, not, do you remember it? What about the rest of you? Akash, do you remember it? Ajit, then go watch the recording. Okay? Amazing, Manish. Hello Manish, तुम तो काफी टाइम बाद दिखे. All right. Okay. So we will be starting now with the new content. It is also about election commission, but we will be looking at different aspects of election commission. What are their works? What are their duties? We have done their functions. We're going to look at their duty now. Okay. So how do they operate? How do they fulfill those functions? Is what we're going to look at. Okay. Now election होने से पहले क्या काम होता है? इलेक्शन के टाइम क्या काम होता है, इलेक्शन के बाद क्या काम होता है इलेक्शन कमीशन का, हम उसकी टाइम टेबल एक बार देखेंगे अभी. ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले हमारा सबसे पहला काम है वो एरियाज डिसाइड करना जिन एरिया से लोग इलेक्शन के लिए खड़े होंगे. नाउ दीज एरियाज, डू यू थिंक दैट इन वन स्टेट अ सिंगल इलेक्शन टेक्स प्लेस? डू यू थिंक दैट फ्रॉम वन स्टेट ओनली वन person is elected, one representative is elected from one state? Abhishek says no, Ajit says yes. Let's vote. Who is with Abhishek? Who is with Ajit? Write the name of the person you agree with. Do you agree with Abhishek? Do you agree with Ajit? क्या एक स्टेट से एक ही इंसान इलेक्ट होता है या ज्यादा लोग इलेक्ट होते हैं? Let's see. Let's vote. Fatafat. What are you guys doing? Shiva says more, so he is with Abhishek. Rest of you. Abhishek versus Ajit. दिलीप किसके साथ हो? अभिषेक के साथ या अजीत के साथ? आकाश says 1, so Akash is with Ajit. इसमें भी इलेक्शन हो रहा है. Yes. Let's see. फटाफट गाइस रिस्पॉन्ड. हर स्टेट से क्या एक इंसान इलेक्ट होता है या ज्यादा लोग इलेक्ट होते हैं? One or more. Let's see. Lakshmi, Divya, Pooja says 1 person. So Pooja is with Ajit. Rest of you. Guys, थोड़ा फटाफट करो. आदित्य, मनीष, मुस्कान, नंदिनी, सूफिया, निधि, सूरज. Why is no one responding? Are you all sleeping? 1 or 2 is elected, but for what? Divya, I'm saying to hold a position in Lok Sabha, how many people are elected from one state? Is it just 1 person or more? More. Lakshmi says more. Divya says more. So you are both with Abhishek. Amazing. Pooja says more. Dilip says more. Amazing. Yes, exactly. So most of you are with Abhishek and you guessed it correctly. That is why within one state we have smaller constituencies. Constituency का ये मतलब होता है कि उस एरिया से हमने स्टेट को छोटे छोटे इलाकों में डिवाइड कर दिया और उन इलाकों से हम एक मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट लेते हैं, एक एमपी लेते हैं या फिर एक एमएलए लेते हैं जो जाके लोकसभा में दैट पर्सन सिट्स एंड रिप्रेजेंट्स अस. ठीक है, तो every state से more number of people get elected, not just one. Not only chief minister, there are a body of ministers that get elected from one singular state. So a state is made up of different constituencies from which a person is elected. Is this clear? That we have more than one leaders from each state and these leaders are elected for a particular constituency. That is why states like UP have a lot of value because they are larger states, so they will have more number of constituencies, so they will have more number of leaders. Okay. Similarly, Maharashtra is also a larger state, so it will have more number of leaders leading it. Okay. Now we move on to, yes, Ajit, like Nagar Sevak, but that's a smaller version. We're talking about Lok Sabha right now. Okay, now we move on to, after we have seen कि हमने area divide कर दिया, election commission ने area divide कर दिया, फिर हम finalize करते हैं voters list. We studied about this in last class in detail. जो 18 साल से ज्यादा की उम्र के लोग हो जाते हैं या people who have passed away, हम उनको voters list में add या subtract करते हैं and we finalize a voters list for that elections. Then we move on to nomination of candidate and scrutiny of their nomination forms. जो लास्ट के 2 फंक्शन थे, रिकॉग्निशन एंड ये वाला, जो ये 2 लास्ट के फंक्शन है, रिकॉग्निशन एंड रिजॉल्विंग एनी डिस्प्यूट्स एंड डूइंग अ बैकग्राउंड चेक, ऑल दीज 3 फंक्शंस आर हियर. नॉमिनेशन ऑफ कैंडिडेट एंड स्क्रूटिनी ऑफ द नॉमिनेशन फॉर्म. तो उनके फॉर्म में हम देखेंगे उनका बैकग्राउंड कैसा है, क्या नहीं है, उनका पूरा बैकग्राउंड चेक करेंगे, उनकी पार्टी को रिकॉग्नाइज करेंगे. सो ऑल ऑफ दैट वर्क इज डन एट दिस लेवल. देन इलेक्शन कैंपेन हैपेंस. व्हाट हैपेंस इन इलेक्शन कैंपेन्स गाइस? व्हाट डज इलेक्शन कैंपेन मीन? Let's see who answers. What does election campaign mean? Ajit, we have 1 state level elections and 1 center level elections. voting. Election campaign में क्या होता है? People roam around to ask for votes. Sufia says people roam. Can we all put 2 to everyone so that everyone can see your answers, guys? Sufia says people roam around to vote, ask for votes. What else? What else happens? Do you see banners? Do you see ads? Do you see ads in the newspaper? Right? People come, people appease you for votes. What else happens? People also provide certain different things during the voting time. They make promises as well. Right? So all of that comes under election campaign. To do these election campaigns legally so that people don't overspend, people don't go from house to house and give things of appeasement, like give food articles or give water or give give movie tickets or give. They also distribute a lot of alcohol during this time, right? So all of these things don't happen. So that these things don't happen which are illegal, election commission also takes care of the election campaign and make sure कि election campaign एक legal तरीके से हो, illegal तरीके से नहीं हो. Okay? Then actual voting happens. Here, what is the role? What do you think is the role of election commission in actual voting? Let's see who answers. वोटिंग में क्या काम है? वोटिंग तो हमारा काम है ना, वोट जाके वोट डालना. उसमें इलेक्शन कमीशन का क्या काम आता है? गिव फैसिलिटीज फॉर वोट. अमेजिंग. हाउ डू दे डू दैट? All the government officials are work under them and they give them these guidelines to carry out the votes in their areas, to carry out those voting procedures in their area. Now EVMs को काउंट करना, EVMs को कलेक्ट करना, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक वोटिंग मशीन्स को उस स्कूल तक पहुंचाना, उस स्कूल से वापस लेके आना सेफली. All these works are also the work of election commission. People make sure one person is voting only at one time and make sure exactly. Lakshmi, good job. तो वहां पर कहीं अगर वोटिंग हो रही है और कोई पॉलिटिकल पार्टी का इंसान जाके वहां पे कुछ गलत इन्फ्लुएंस करता है तो वी कैन गो एंड कंप्लेन टू द इलेक्शन कमीशन, राइट? So that actual voting takes place in a free and fair manner. That is also the work of election commission. Now voting हो चुकी है तो हमने बिफोर पढ़ लिया वोटिंग से पहले तक क्या क्या हुआ, ड्यूरिंग वोटिंग क्या क्या हुआ, अब वोटिंग के बाद जब हमने वोट्स प्लेस कर दिए हैं फिर क्या क्या होगा. जैसे ही वोट्स प्लेस हो गए सबसे बड़ा काम होता है वोट्स को काउंट करना. काउंट करने के बाद इलेक्शन का रिजल्ट रिलीज करना. उसके बाद अगर आपने रिजल्ट रिलीज कर दिया, किसी ने इस रिजल्ट को क्वेश्चन किया है तो प्रदुम इट्स ओके, यू कैन वॉच द रिकॉर्डिंग. अगर किसी ने इस रिजल्ट को क्वेश्चन किया है तो उसके क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व करना. कोई प्रॉब्लम हुई है तो उस डिस्प्यूट को सॉल्व करना. किसी ने ये बोला कि एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी के अंदर कुछ पॉलिटिकल लीडर्स ने जाके उनके जो वोटिंग जहां पे हो रही थी वहां जाके लोगों को धमकाया है या फिर लोगों से जबरदस्ती वोट्स दिलवाए हैं. अगर ऐसी कोई बात बाहर आती है तो इलेक्शन कमीशन होल्ड्स dispute solving committees which see if this really happened. If this really happened, then they will do re-elections of that area as well, right? So that is how they solve disputes after the results come out. Did you see the three processes before, during and after? Clear? Functions या timeline of election commission की duties before, during and after. Clear, guys? So when you make your notes and you're writing these duties, तुम सबसे पहले जैसे मैंने यहाँ पे नहीं लिखा है बट तुम वैसे लिखना. बिफोर इलेक्शंस ड्यूटीज जो है, ड्यूरिंग इलेक्शन ड्यूटी क्या है एंड आफ्टर इलेक्शन ड्यूटी क्या है, ताकि क्लैरिटी रहे तुमको. Rest of you, is it clear? I have just 4 responses. Lakshmi, Pooja, Aditya and Ajit have responded. Why are the rest of you not responding? Sanya, clear, amazing. What else? Rest of you? Shiva, amazing. Dilip, thank you. Anisha, thank you. Mahima, thank you. What about the rest? Great, Divya. Okay, Faizan. I'm waiting for 2 more people. Nandini, Khushi, amazing. Good job. Okay. Now, since we have seen the timeline of election commission, we've seen their different duties. We are also, हमने जो before वाली duties है, और जो ड्यूरिंग वाली ड्यूटीज है उनके बारे में थोड़ा डिटेल में पहले ही पढ़ लिया है इन फंक्शन ऑफ इलेक्शन कमीशन, बट जो आफ्टर वाली ड्यूटीज है और जो इलेक्शन कैंपेन का टाइम है उसके बारे में हम थोड़ा और डिटेल में अभी आगे जाएंगे. ओके, वी आर नाउ गोइंग टू लुक एट, first of all you have to answer this question. I've already discussed this question. Does constituency mean states? Is constituency equal to state? I use the word constituency. Is it equal to state? Yes or no? Respond, guys. Is constituency equal to one state? One state equal to one constituency? Ajit says yes. Rest of you? Lakshmi says no. Let's see what others respond. It's not. Amazing, Divya. Good, Nandini. Rest of you? Yes. So many constituencies form one state. Okay. So Maharashtra will have a number of constituencies. UP will have a number of constituencies. Okay. Constituency का मतलब अभी हम डिटेल में पढ़ेंगे. तो हमारे पास टोटल 543 कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसीज है इंडिया में और हमारे पास टोटल 27 स्टेट्स हैं. डू यू रिमेम्बर व्हाई आई हैव रिटन 27 and not 28? I taught this in class also. Recently something happened that changed our number of states. Remember from 9th grade? Let's see your answers. Why do we have 27 states and not 28? Yes, क्या पूछा? जवाब दो चलो जल्दी. Due to increase in union territories. And which are the 2 union territories that have increased? Amazing, Amit Chauhan. Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh have become union territories. So we have 27 states and 9 union territories. Amazing. Okay. So we total in our country have 543 constituencies and 27 states. Okay. So there will be a number of constituencies, larger number of constituencies in one particular state. Okay. Now, what is a constituency? Constituency का मतलब होता है a group of voters in a specified areas who elect a representative to the legislative body. इसका मतलब है जो body हमें govern कर रही है वहां पे direct हमारी representation जिनको जहां से जाती है, जिन लोगों को हम लालजी पाड़ा से elect कर रहे हैं directly, ठीक है, वो हमारी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी को, हमारे इलाके को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं. तो हमारे इलाके को आदित्य ठाकरे या फिर अजीत, हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी को आदित्य ठाकरे या ये जो भी बड़े बड़े पॉलिटिकल लीडर्स है ये रिप्रेजेंट नहीं करते. हमारी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी को कौन रिप्रेजेंट करता है? जिसको हम डायरेक्टली वोट कर रहे हैं, राइट? सो व्हेन अ ग्रुप ऑफ वोटर्स डायरेक्टली वोट देयर रिप्रेजेंटेटिव, that is when the constituency is formed by those voters. Okay, so one thing in common is that these voters will have in common is they will be electing a representative from their area. Okay, that's when you form a constituency. Okay, now total number of members in Lok Sabha are 543. That means how many constituencies are there? If total number of members in Lok Sabha is 543, then how many constituencies do we have in India? 543, exactly. So one person represents one constituency. Clear? Now ये constituencies, ये छोटे छोटे areas के division कौन करेगा? Election Commission does the division for these constituencies. अजीत, हमने एक बड़ी स्टेट को छोटे छोटे हिस्सों में डिवाइड करा. हर हिस्से के जितने लोग हैं उन्होंने एक रिप्रेजेंटेटिव को इलेक्ट करा. उन्होंने जिसको रिप्रेजेंटेटिव, जैसे इस एरिया ने अपने एक रिप्रेजेंटेटिव को इलेक्ट करा तो इस एरिया को बोलेंगे कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी, क्योंकि इन्होंने कॉमनली एक रिप्रेजेंटेटिव अपना भेजा. ओके, ये एरियाज को डिवाइड करने का काम है इलेक्शन कमीशन का. ऐसे इंडिया में 543 एरियाज है. Clear, Ajit? Okay, amazing. Now, can we discuss on our group, on our chat, what are some common malpractices done by politicians during election campaign? तो election campaign के time पर politicians क्या illegal चीजें करते हैं जो हमें पता है हमारे आसपास होती है? Sufia, I'll get back to you. Corruption. How do they do corruption in election campaign? लोगों को वोट मांगने के टाइम पर कैसे वो गलत प्रैक्टिसेस करते हैं? Distribution of substances, amazing. Advertisements is legal, Akash. But spending a lot of money, is that legal? No. Providing things, giving money, amazing. Lying, yes. What else? What else do they do? Do they do violence? Giving wrong promises, yes. Does violence happen just before elections? Alcohol, money, exactly. Very big problem. Give temptations, amazing. Guys, there is also a lot of violence that happens during these times. Solve small problems, amazing, okay. Solving problems is not illegal, Mahima. Temptation मतलब अगर आप मुझे अल्कोहल दोगे तो मैं आपको बदले में वोट दूंगी, right? So that becomes a temptation for me, or maybe giving me extra food at election campaign time, that's illegal. Okay, so all of these things that people do, yes, Amit, it's illegal. During election campaign you can't distribute food. Once you have come to power, only then you can distribute food. Okay, एडवर्टीजमेंट के अंदर जैसे आकाश ने एडवर्टीजमेंट बोला, एक पॉइंट तक एडवर्टीजमेंट लीगल होता है, बट जब आप टीवी पे बड़े बड़े बैनर्स लगाते हो तो उसका पैसा कहाँ से आ रहा है? देयर इज अ मिनिमम अमाउंट दैट यू कैन स्पेंड ऑन इलेक्शन कैंपेन्स, बट पीपल स्पेंड एंडलेसली. Also there is a lot of violence during this time between opposition parties. Okay, so these are some of the issues that come forward. Now what does this reflect? This reflects that politicians do not maintain a proper moral code of conduct during election time. Now whose responsibility is it to make sure that they maintain a code of conduct during election time? किसकी responsibility होगी? Election Commission. Lakshmi says Election Commission. Mahima says Election Commission. Amazing. Rest of you, what do you think? Do you agree with them? All right, great. Since everybody agrees that this is the responsibility of Election Commission to make sure that these malpractices don't happen, it is true, right? So Election Commission has the power to control malpractices during elections. They have a code of conduct. Code of conduct एक book of rules होती है जिसके according हर minister को, हर party को चलना होता है, और अगर आप वो कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट इलेक्शन कैंपेन में फॉलो नहीं करते तो यू आर लाइबल टू पनिशमेंट्स. ओके, सो दीज आर द रूल्स that are followed by government, political parties and voters before and during elections. So this is a formal rule book through which you maintain proper manners, proper way of working towards a rightful or a legal election. Okay, so what is code of conduct, guys? If I ask you what is code of conduct, write in your own words on chat. What is code of conduct? Let's see who answers. अपने वर्ड्स में लिखना है चैट पे. Guys, what does code of conduct mean? अभी जो मैंने समझाया वो क्या मतलब है उसका? To set rules outlining the norms. And who's setting these rules? Election Commission, to ensure fair elections. Amazing, Aditya. Yes, it is a book of rules which everyone has to follow. Amazing, Shubham. A book which written for voters and political parties. Amazing, Sufia. Yes, exactly, right? The word that we have to keep in mind is code of conduct is a book of rules, or is a collection of rules that are to be followed during the election time. Is that clear? So these code of conduct are rules that are to be followed by politicians, political parties, government and voters during the election campaign period and while conducting elections. And who ensures that these rules are followed? Election Commission does that. Is that clear? सब लोग 2 को everyone पे कर दो ताकि सबके responses सबको दिखे. Rest of you, is it clear to all of you? अजीत, कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट का मतलब है कुछ रूल्स जो इलेक्शन कमीशन ने दिए हैं जो सबको फॉलो करने हैं इलेक्शन कैंपेन के टाइम पे. ओके, अमेजिंग. रेस्ट ऑफ यू guys, can we quickly respond so that we move forward faster? Amazing. Thank you, Mahima. All right, we're going to move forward now. Now, next question I have for you is, what challenges do you think you will face if you are the chief of election commission in establishing free and fair elections in India? इसका ये मतलब है, next question आपकी तरफ ये है कि अगर आप मेन लीड हो इलेक्शन कमीशन के, तो आपको क्या लगता है कि आपको कौन कौन सी प्रॉब्लम्स फेस करनी पड़ेंगी जब इलेक्शंस आप होल्ड करा रहे होगे इंडिया में. So each of you are the chief of election commission. You have to write on chat what are the problems you will face if you were the chief to hold free and fair elections in India. Like the first problem that comes to your mind that you will be facing. Violence. Amazing, Akash. What else? Cheating. चीटिंग विल नॉट हैपन. ये प्रॉब्लम क्या फेस करोगे हमें? तुम चीटिंग तो होती है ना, चाहे इलेक्शन कमीशन है हमारे देश में, आज भी अल्कोहल डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होती है, आज भी फूड डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होता है, आज भी वायलेंस होती है. तो कौन सी मेन प्रॉब्लम्स हैं? प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज, दे मे स्केयर अस. अमेजिंग सूफिया, दैट्स अ वेरी गुड रिस्पॉन्स. व्हाट एल्स? पूजा सेज करप्शन. What else? Corruption in India. So the main problem we will have is that some parties will be having a lot of money and other parties won't be having that much money. So they will be misusing that money, right? Corruption in voting. Yes, buying votes. That's a very, very big issue that we will be facing, right? Bribery. What else? Do you think we will also face the problem कि ऐसे कोई पार्टी है, जैसे मेन पार्टी हो, जैसे कांग्रेस हो या बीजेपी हो, एंड आई वांट टू स्टैंड फ्रॉम द बिहाफ ऑफ कांग्रेस और बीजेपी. आई हैव नो कनेक्शंस इन कांग्रेस एंड बीजेपी. डू यू थिंक इट विल बी इजी फॉर मी टू गो एंड गेट अ पार्टी टिकट? No, right? I have to have some family connections, which is completely illegal, by the way, because that's not democracy, right? So to even get party ka ticket, I have to have some connections, right? Amazing, guys. One second. All right. Opposition party problems. Yes. So all of this combined, we are going to look at challenges faced by election commission during elections. Okay, so the first problem is misuse of money by politicians. What do? What they do is they reduce the justice and they use the money for wrongful purposes. First of all, where are they getting all of this money from, right? We know a common link jaise BJP and Ambani's. We already know that Ambani's fund the BJP election campaigns, right? Similarly, Congress also has a lot of connections. So everybody has a connection to a very rich industrialist who funds these campaigns. Okay. In return, what do they get? They get favorism. right? So now BJP has to listen to Ambani when he is giving certain suggestions, right? So me and Ambani will not have equal say in India. Ambani will have more say because he had more money to fund BJP. Okay, so that is how politicians misuse money. How else do they misuse money? Like you rightly said, they distribute money during election campaigns. They also buy alcohol. They also buy food products, right? What else do? They do a lot of advertisements, right? So some parties do not have, local parties do not have as much money as Shiv Sena to do their advertisement. Doesn't mean they are not hardworking, just that they don't have that much money, right? So then that local party and Shiv Sena will not be at an equal stand to conduct elections. Okay? Sufia, how businessmen and politicians get together is that so Sufia's question is ki how is BJP helping Ambani, right? But what if there is a policy in India, okay, and Ambani is not happy with that policy? He can go to BJP and he can demand to change that policy, right? And BJP will work and do everything to change that policy because they need money for the next elections. So that is how they will make changes in the politics to help the businessman. Did you understand now, Sufia? Exactly. Amit, yes, tell me your doubt. हाँ, आलमी? अच्छा, वो तो फोटो मैंने वहां से लिए है, अमित. All right. So that is how money is misused by politicians. Is this clear? Favoritism की वजह से. Example, when demonetization happened, all rich people already knew about it. Exactly. Exactly, guys. Amazing. All right. And it's not just BJP or Congress, it's all the parties. Samajwadi Party, Aam Aadmi Party, every party that has money is trying to take the center fold and removing the state level parties, the common parties which don't have money. So election free and fair nahi hota. It won't be fair anymore. Right? Next we move to many political parties give election tickets to candidates with criminal backgrounds. Okay? From this statistics, what do you observe? The statistics here, what do you observe? This is the next problem. Sufia, can you write to everyone so that everybody looks at your response? What are you observing? What is the trend here? The members of parliament with criminal cases is increasing or decreasing? We're not talking about that, Ram, right now. We are talking about members of parliament. राइट सो जितने भी हमारे लीडर्स हैं जिनके पास क्रिमिनल केसेस है जिनके ऊपर वो कॉन्टिन्यूअसली बढ़े जा रहे हैं तो नंबर ऑफ लीडर्स विद क्रिमिनल केसेस आर कॉन्टिन्यूअसली इंक्रीजिंग दैट इज अ कॉज ऑफ प्रॉब्लम व्हाई do we want our representatives to be just and fair or do we want them to be corrupt and criminals? How can they lead us when they themselves are criminals, right? So that is a problem with the election commission, that a lot of political parties are giving tickets to criminals. Okay, done. This one is done. Amazing. Yes, Akash, I said that criminal background cannot be in elections and that is what election commission tries to do. So Akash's question is here, guys, कि election commission का काम तो ये है ना कि इन criminal background वालों को ना आने देना, तो फिर वो लोग क्यों आने देते हैं, right? तो mainly क्या होता है कि अगर आपके पास पुराने criminal background के cases हैं, ठीक है, अगर आपके ऊपर पुराने cases है but court ने आपको non criminal declare कर दिया है तो आप इलेक्शन में खड़े हो सकते हो, राइट? सो व्हाट दीज पार्टीज डू इज कि ये लोग पैसा खिला देते हैं जजेस को और अपना नाम क्लियर करवा देते हैं जिसकी वजह से उनको इलेक्शन में खड़े होने को मिल जाता है, Yes. So they have a lot of ways to deal with the election commission. तो इलेक्शन कमीशन को भी के रूल्स को भी इधर से उधर मोल्ड करते हैं. So that's a very very big problem in our country. Election commission does not. Yes, Vikas Dubey matter. Exactly. How he suddenly died, right? वरना अगर वो नहीं मरता तो सब मिनिस्टर्स के नाम बाहर आते. So did you understand how basically politics plays around and in the background and plays around with rules of the election commission? So this is one of the big challenges to the election commission. Okay. Next, we move forward to violence during elections. These are some of the pictures taken during elections in India, and these are the pictures from 2014 elections. And this is how extreme amount of violence happens between opposition parties during the election period, and it is the responsibility. It is one of the biggest challenges in front of election commission to stop this violence in India. Right? It's very hard for them to stop because of the population that we have. Okay, so this is the third problem. Now the Abhishek, this happened in almost every corner of India, every year, every election year. It's not just Shiv Sena, Amit. It's a lot of parties. Almost every party indulges in violence. It used to happen even in my college. Like my college was so extreme, like students of my age used to carry guns during elections. It was really, really bad. So violence during elections is really bad, especially in Delhi. Yes, Pooja. Because वो लोग स्टूडेंट काउंसिल रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स होते थे तो वो लोग उन लोगों को बैकिंग होती थी बीजेपी और उससे थे. नहीं, जेएनयू में नहीं, जेएनयू में नो वायलेंस. दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी, JNU has zero violence policy. Religious violence happens. Exactly, Ashraf. Religious violence is one of the main reasons for violence during elections. Okay? Now the fifth thing that we discussed कि party ticket मुझे मिलना बहुत मुश्किल है अगर मैं किसी बड़ी family को belong नहीं करती. Right? So these are 3 family trees. तो ये क्या है, हम नेहरू फैमिली को तो जानते ही हैं, राइट? तो नेहरू फैमिली में जितने भी सारे लोग थे जो पॉलिटिकल लीडर्स बने, जो नेहरू फैमिली से आए, राइट? नेक्स्ट आई हैव गिवन यू एन इमेज ऑफ ऑल द बीजेपी के लीडर्स, जिनके अंदर जैसे ये वाइफ हस्बैंड है, ये फादर सन है, दोनों के दोनों इलेक्शंस में पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं एमपी की पोजीशन पे. सिमिलरली एक दिस डायनेस्टी इज कॉल्ड मुलायम फैमिली ट्री, ठीक है? और उसके अंदर भी ये पूरे का पूरा एक एनेक्स है, एक फैमिली का, एक फैमिली की एक फैमिली से कितने लोग पॉलिटिकल लीडर्स बने और कितने लोगों को पार्टी टिकट्स मिली. सो दिस इज हाउ फैमिली डायनेस्टीज आर एक्चुअली प्रेजेंट इन इंडियन इलेक्शंस. तो हम लोग वैसे तो बोलते हैं कि हर इंसान को हक है, हर इंसान की रिप्रेजेंटेशन हो सकती है, हर इंसान खड़ा हो सकता है इलेक्शंस में, बट कितने लोगों को पार्टी टिकट मिलती है? बहुत मुश्किल से मिलती है. इफ यू हैव फैमिली कनेक्शंस then it becomes much easier for you to get party tickets. So this is one of the challenges to election commission because leaders give election tickets to their own relatives. Is this clear? It happens in every party. Congress is a popular example, but it's also there in BJP, it's also there in, you know, Mulayam tree, it's also there in Samajwadi party, it's everywhere. Okay? Alright, now I have a very interesting activity for you. अच्छा, पहले एक बार ये रिवाइज कर लेते हैं. हमने पढ़ा था misuse of money, फिर political parties give their tickets to the candidates with criminal backgrounds, then violence during elections, and then leaders give tickets to their own relatives. These are the 4 challenges to the election commission while conducting free and fair elections in India. Is this clear? All these 4 challenges? सबके सब रिस्पॉन्ड करोगे अब. ये चारों क्लियर होने चाहिए एकदम. अमेजिंग. Amazing. All right. Great. Now we'll get into a very interesting activity. What we will do is, in our new LC groups, we will get exactly 10 minutes, and within the 10 minutes, what you have to discuss is how can we deal with these problems. We saw the challenges, we saw the problems of election commission. Now we're going to get back to our groups and we are going to discuss how can we deal with these problems if we were election commission. Okay, अब 10 मिनट्स के अंदर आपको ये करना है, LC1, LC2, LC3 से मैं एक एक मेंबर को चूज करूंगी एंड उस मेंबर को यहाँ पर ग्रुप चैट पर आके लिखना है 10 मिनट के बाद. सो वन पर्सन इज कंपाइलिंग एवरीवन्स पॉइंट. अमित चौहान, इन विच LC आर यू? अमित चौहान, आप कौन से LC में हो? अशरफ, आप कौन से LC में हो? निधि, पूजा, आप कौन से LC में हो? These are the three names. Amit Chauhan, then you are responsible for LC3. Ashraf, which LC are you in? Ashraf, Pooja, which LC are you in? Ajit? Guys, that's not an option. Ajit, then you are responsible for compiling for LC2. Pooja, you are responsible for compiling for LC1. So Amit Chauhan is compiling for LC3, Pooja for LC1, Ajit for LC2. Go to your WhatsApp chats, WhatsApp group chats, start discussing solutions and start writing them. Okay? How will we deal with these problems of election commission? Let's get to WhatsApp. I am also checking everyone and you have to be very active. You have the next 10 minutes. Guys, start the discussion fast. We just have 10 minutes. I'm also going to send the problem so that you can discuss the solutions easily. These are the problems और इनके solution तुम ढूंढ रहे हो अभी 10 मिनट के अंदर फोन पे जल्दी से. Amazing. LC3 has already started looking for solutions. I'm waiting for LC2 and LC1 to start the discussion. Pooja, start the discussion in LC1. Amazing. LC3 is the most active right now. पूजा, आपको अपने ग्रुप पे प्रॉब्लम्स के सॉल्यूशंस ढूंढने हैं. Guys, you have last 5 minutes. LC1 and LC2 are not working at all. This is not okay. Ajit, Pooja, you guys start writing solutions. Let the others follow. Aditya, you are not typing anything. Anjali, you are not typing anything. Muskan, Nandini, what are you guys doing? Pradum, Ram. Nazia, Shubham. Amazing. Ajit, your group has also started, I think. LC2 and LC1, what are you doing? Only LC3 is super active. Okay, Shad has started typing on LC2. Sufia, come on. I have some amazing responses from LC3. LC1 has started. LC2 is also started. Pooja, write your points. Ajit, you also write your points. We have 2 more minutes. Okay, we already have okay, Amit Chauhan has written misuse of money, making strict punishments against money or substances, adopt presidential government to decrease government. Amazing. That's just a great response, very great thought process. Many rich parties can vote for corruption. All right. We're coming back within 1 minute. I loved the energy of LC3. I know, Amit. I know it's your group answer. can just put a yes on Zoom if we are back on Zoom? Let's get back to Zoom fast. Amit, Pooja and Ajit, can you all please message me on private all your points? As soon as class gets over, please compile the points and send it to me. I will send it to all the groups. All right. Everybody just put yes once you're back on Zoom. Amazing. Thank you, Ashraf. Thank you, Abhishek. Thank you, Ajit. Thank you, Lakshmi. Lakshmi, you didn't participate in the discussion. Thank you, Pooja. Okay, great. Rest of you, are you back on Zoom? Okay, Mahima, amazing. Thank you. Guys, please put a yes once you're back on Zoom. I have to move forward. Waiting for 2 more people. Just type yes. Thank you, Shiva. Thank you, Khushi. Okay. Thank you, Amit. Alright. तो इसके अंदर हमने ये डिस्कस करा कि कुछ ऐसी स्ट्रैटेजीज होती हैं जिससे हम डील कर सकते हैं इन प्रॉब्लम्स के साथ. वैसे ही कुछ स्ट्रैटेजीज हमारी बुक ने, हमारी टेक्स्ट बुक ने सजेस्ट करी है टू इम्प्रूव इलेक्शंस इन इंडिया. ओके, व्हाट आर दी स्ट्रैटेजीज? ठीक है, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल व्हाट आर दी स्ट्रैटेजीज कॉल्ड? दे आर कॉल्ड इलेक्टोरल रिफॉर्म्स. रिफॉर्म्स मतलब इम्प्रूवमेंट. ओके, so whenever the word reform comes, it means improvement in the current system. So we are talking about what are the changes that we can make in the current system to improve it more. First point suggested by the textbook is कि 50% of the seats should be reserved for women so that there is more representation of women. Second is political parties should not give candidature to candidates having criminal background. तो किसी भी इंसान का जिसका क्रिमिनल बैकग्राउंड है उसको पार्टी टिकट नहीं मिलनी चाहिए. दिस इज समथिंग दैट LC3 also suggested. Okay. Third, government should take care of election expenses ताकि सब में एक फेयर अमाउंट ऑफ इलेक्शन मनी डिवाइड हो, उसी पे सब लड़े. ज्यादा लोग जिनके पास ज्यादा पैसे है, जैसे जो लोगों को प्राइवेट इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट फंड करते हैं, वो फंडिंग रुक जाए. उसके लिए गवर्नमेंट को एक कॉमन पैसा देना चाहिए हर पार्टी को फाइट करने के लिए. ओके. Fourth, election candidates having criminal background, that's the third point only. So we have total 3 points. Increase in participation of women, not giving seats to people with criminal background. Third, taking care of election expenses, government taking care of election expenses. Is this clear? These are some of the things suggested in the textbook. Akash, that is debatable, but I will, because that reduces the power in the hands of one person, and that also increases corruption. Like look at presidential elections in USA. What is happening? Trump is using USA by being the president and also using it for his personal profit, for his Trump corporations. Check this on YouTube. Amazing. All right, so these are the 3 points given by the textbook. Now this is a fact file from the textbook. We don't have that much time left. Okay, we have 5 minutes. We'll quickly wind this up. Please read this from the textbook. What it talks about is कि हमारी कंट्री के अंदर एक ऑप्शन दिया गया है नोटा का इलेक्शन के टाइम पे. तो अगर आपको किसी भी पार्टी को वोट नहीं करना, यू कैन चूज टू कम एंड वोट and still not vote for any party. So you will say no, none of the above, or no to any party. So that is called nota, right? Is that clear? Electoral voting machines is the full form of EVM. And nota मतलब जब हम एक ऐसे बटन पे प्रेस करते हैं जब हम इलेक्शन में वोट डालने तो जा रहे हैं, but we are not voting for any party because we don't believe in any party. Okay? You have to read this. This is a very simple paragraph in the textbook. You will be very clear with it. It's not anything extraordinary. Okay. Now there are three types of elections in India. The first are called the general elections. General election के अंदर जो होते हैं, जो हर 5 साल के अंदर होते हैं, those are called general elections. Then the second form are called mid-term elections. ये कब होते हैं? जब दो पार्टीज कंबाइन करके सत्ता पे आती हैं, पर उनके बीच में लड़ाई हो जाती है और वो बीच में ही वो पार्टी छोड़ के दूसरी पार्टी का सपोर्ट छोड़ देती है, राइट? सो एक पार्टी अकेली रह गई, उसके पास ज्यादा कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसीज नहीं है, सो वी विल हैव मिड टर्म इलेक्शंस देन व्हेन कोएलिशन गेट डिसरप्टेड. ओके. देन थर्ड इज बाई इलेक्शंस, जिसके अंदर कोई इंसान, अगर जैसे सचिन पायलट का भी राजस्थान में आ रहा था दैट ही इज रिजाइनिंग फ्रॉम कांग्रेस, तो उस टाइम पर जब कोई इंसान अपनी पार्टी से या तो रिजाइन करता है या फिर वो सीट खाली छोड़ देता है, ठीक है, या फिर वो मर जाता है, या फिर कोई भी XYZ रीजन की वजह से वो सीट खाली हो जाती है, तो हम दोबारा एक बाई इलेक्शंस कंडक्ट करते हैं. सो द सेकंड एंड थर्ड आर सिचुएशनल इलेक्शंस, दे मे और मे नॉट हैपन, and the first one are the general elections which happen every 5 years regardless of situations. Are these three elections clear? Yes, like Congress, Shiv Sena, exactly, Amit. Midterm elections are like that. The general elections will always happen. Midterm and by-elections are situational. जो थर्ड वाला है, थर्ड वाले के अंदर जो पार्टी वाला इंसान है उसने या तो खुद रिजाइन करा है, अपनी पार्टी का ही इंसान या तो खुद रिजाइन करा है, और he has died due to some reason. Okay, like recently you can look up about the news related to Sachin Pilot from Rajasthan. He resigned, but then he joined back. So when he resigned, we were talking about re-elections in Rajasthan this year. So whenever a person resigns or dies, by-elections take place. Clear? Amazing. Waiting for rest of you to respond. मिड टर्म इलेक्शन अजीत ये होता है कि जब दो पार्टीज मिलके पावर में आती है, जैसे कांग्रेस और शिवसेना मिलके पावर में आई, बट 2 साल बाद, 5 साल के लिए पावर में आ रही है ना, तो 2 साल बाद कांग्रेस ने बोला नहीं, हमें शिवसेना के साथ नहीं जाना, हम उनसे अलग हो रहे हैं. अगर वो अलग हो गए तो वो पावर में नहीं रह पाएगी, शिवसेना पावर में नहीं रह पाएगी, राइट? तो उस टाइम पर मिड टर्म इलेक्शंस होते हैं. Okay. Now this last point is about this new technique called VVPAT, Voter Verified Paper Audit Trail. इसके अंदर क्या होता है, पहले हम इसमें सिर्फ वोटिंग करते थे और आपको एक आवाज आती थी और आपको पता होता था आपने वोट दे दिया है, पर उससे क्लैरिटी नहीं मिलती थी कि आपने क्या सही जगह वोट डाला या नहीं डाला, तो वोटर को एंजाइटी रहती थी. तो हमने एक और मशीन इंट्रोड्यूस करी VVPAT करके. ओके. इसके अंदर, यस अमित बोलो, यू हैव अ क्वेश्चन. अमित, डू यू हैव अ क्वेश्चन? ओके. VVPAT करके इसमें क्या होता है कि जब हम वोट डालते हैं तो उसका एक प्रिंट बाहर आता है इस VVPAT से. तो जब वो बाहर आता है तो हम पेपर पे देख सकते हैं, पढ़ सकते हैं कि हमने किसको वोट किया है, और फिर वही पेपर को हम एक बैलेट बॉक्स में डाल देंगे, तो एटलीस्ट हमें क्लैरिटी होगी कि हमारा वोट सही जगह गया है. ओके. दिस रिसेंटली केम and this was used in 2017 in one of the elections. So this is a new technology that has come in our election system to ensure there is no corruption that happens, so that the vote goes to the right place. It gives satisfaction to the people. It is recently adopted, Akash. Maybe from the next elections we will use in general elections. It has been adopted by different constituencies. अभी ये state dependent है, आपकी state choose कर सकती है और नहीं भी कर सकती इसको use करना. So it's under state election commission right now, not central. Okay. This was the last point. I will be sending you all these this whole PPT. You will be making the notes from this whole chapter today itself, and what you will also be doing is completing this by 7 p.m. tonight. Once you complete it, you just type it on your group chat that you are done with making notes. Okay? If you have any doubts, we will take it up in the next class. Is this clear, everyone? Please read your books in detail. And if you have doubts, we will take it in the next class. I am sending the notes right away, Sufia. You guys can leave now. Okay, bye-bye. Take care, everyone. All right, bye. Yes, Amit, say what do you want to say? Amit, what do you want to say? According to you, which government is better, presidential or Indian government, and why? Akash, according to me, Indian government is better because even though there is a, actually I can't say. I think 19-20 का फर्क है और दोनों बुरे हैं. Okay. Thank you, Abhishek. But the only difference is that in presidential government, there's a lot of power in the hands of the president. Okay. So उसकी वजह से power division नहीं होता. And power division इसलिए नहीं होता. Amazing, Amit. Power division इसलिए नहीं होता. अरे, I think that ballot paper is the best voting option. Ashraf, so we are having a combination of ballot paper and EVMs now. Akash, I'll just send you a voice note, okay, once the class ends. सब थोड़ा distract कर रहे हैं. In our country, president only power in defense. No, that's not true. We have a lot of power in technology also, but mainly in defense, Sufia, yes. Thank you, Akash. Cheating happens in technology system. Yes, Ashraf, that is why this VVPAT thing has been used. So when you put your vote in and that vote will come on a physical paper, print okay, तो आपको दिखेगा कि आपका सही जगह वोट गया है. नहीं गया तो आप contest कर सकते हो उस पेपर को लेके. That is why best of both worlds have been combined. Bye Akash, bye Amit. Amazing, Ashraf. I loved your enthusiasm in the class today. Bye bye. Take care.